Hey folks, this is David from 4-State Paranormal and Haunting History. One of the biggest tips that I'm going to give you is this one right here. Know your equipment. Getting to know your equipment is key to evaluating whether something is paranormal or if it's not. Things that might create these false positives. We'll start with cameras. Cameras, when you take them on investigations, you're out photographing and you're trying to capture shadows or things moving. Some people are orb people. I am not, but that's just through my experience. I've learned with cameras early on, when I take pictures and the orbs would show up, that if I zoomed in on them, they would create a pattern. These patterns were actually being generated by the camera itself, and I could reproduce that pattern just by simply taking a picture. And anytime I would analyze these orbs, it'd be the same pattern. So I changed cameras and I would get a different pattern, and that pattern would remain the same with that camera. So make sure you know what your camera is limited to. Make sure you know what an actual orb looks like with your camera. Don't just say everything is an orb. Everybody knows about the dust particles, lens flares, and things of that nature. So just learning your camera can really help you in not looking like a crazy person. Another thing that I see a lot on people's websites is when they capture an EVP, a lot of it is really quiet or it's garbled. You can't understand what it's saying. Sometimes people speed up things or slow them down, apply dozens of filters on there, and it sounds like I'm swimming underwater. Leaving the EVPs, if you've captured a good EVP, leave it in its original format, because that's more valid than somebody putting a filter on it and making it sound real wavy. Something else you might notice is when you're recording with your recorder, sometimes if you're handling it, your thumb will slide around or you'll fidget with it, and it creates like a sliding sound on your recorder. Or also, just analyze and make sure, how your feet sound if you're in a place. If it's got a bunch of dust on the floor, you might kick it or stir something up. But make sure you understand how that sounds on your recorder so you're not getting those false positives. Again, this was just a really quick video trying to get people to start looking at your equipment, figure out the settings on it, understand how it works and what it can do, because it might save you in the long run some kind of embarrassment or some kind of really crummy evidence that you might think is evidence, but it's really not. So with Haunting History and 4-State Paranormal, I'm David. We'll see you later. If you found this video helpful or insightful, click the subscribe button. It's somewhere. Click the subscribe button and subscribe to us for more videos. Also catch our show Haunting History, which will be airing right here on YouTube. And as always, keep hunting and keep it safe.